Great state, golden state of California. Congressman Khanna, thank you very much for kicking off last call. We appreciate it. I understand there's going to be stuff in the budget about fair share and higher taxes. I get it. Many of those probably live in your district, by the way. When do we talk seriously about, if not cutting spending, being smarter about spending?
Brian, Bill Clinton, as you know, left this country with budget surpluses. Then what happened? We had the war in Iraq and Afghanistan. We have massive tax cuts with the Bush tax cut, with the Trump tax cut. We had the 2008 massive recession, and we had COVID. But the Democrats are capable of good stewardship, as President Clinton showed.
Well, the deficit is coming down, but only off the COVID highs. So the COVID, of course, those 2 years, stimulus, trillions, we understand that. The deficit has come down from that level, but still the second highest nominal deficit in 25 years. How long can America, Congressman, realistically run a deficit? I mean, we're still spending $1 trillion more than we are bringing in. At some point, taxes on the middle class will have to go up.
Another one, it depends. I mean, there are two types of deficit spending. There's productive investment that actually is bringing manufacturing onshore, that is investing in the latest technology, that's leading to massive economic productivity. That is something that is good. Obviously, the investment that is not productive needs to be paid for, but I think we can pay for it by having corporations pay tax, by having some increased taxes on those who are wealthy, many in my district, as you pointed out. And the president is putting forward concrete policies towards that end.
But when we look at, let's say we increase the tax rate on companies, we can argue about that all day long, but let's say we did that. Let's say we raise taxes on over $400,000 earners by 1.2%, as the president wants to do. You're talking about maybe a day or two's spending of the federal government. The money, we're pretending saying that is going to solve these big holes when it's probably maybe 10 or 20 or 30 billion when the government is spending $17 billion a day.
Well, no, there are consequential things we can do. I mean, if you scrap the cap on the Social Security tax, right now, as you know, it's not taxed above $160,000. That would do a lot to make Social Security solvent, and you could actually increase Social Security benefits. Now, people may not agree with that idea, but that's a concrete proposal Democrats have of how we have financial solvency and save and protect Social Security.
Yes, which we all want to do, but Social Security is a mandated savings program. If you do what that proposal suggests, you're just turning Social Security into another type of income tax, which can then just theoretically be raised forever. I mean, Social Security is not a income tax. It is a mandated savings program.
Sure, but people pay in that mandated savings program tax up to $160,000. I don't understand why they can't pay tax if they're making $400,000 on the full income. And
would they get all that benefit
common
back?
Sense that would,
Congressman, would they get it all back then? When they retire, they'll get $30,000 a month in benefits?
No, they wouldn't. But there are actually Republicans who have said that they don't want people who are wealthy to get all of the Social Security benefit. This is just another way to do it. But I guess here's my point. The Republicans don't have a plan. They say they don't want to cut Social Security at the State of the Union. So what's their plan for solvency? I just laid out very specifically a plan that would get the numbers to work. They have to have one of two criteria. Either they have Paul Ryan's plan, cut Social Security, raise the retirement age, or they have to have some increase in tax. And where are they going to do it? I think they should just be transparent on the numbers.
Yeah, it seems, I agree with that the numbers don't match up, by the way, no matter how you stack them. But Congressman, let's switch it up and move on to a big congressional hearing that happened today. FBI Director Christopher Wray warned lawmakers that TikTok screams national security concern. Take a listen to this stunning exchange between Wray and Marco Rubio.
Could they use TikTok to control data on millions of users?
Yes.
Could they use it to control the software on millions of devices, given the opportunity to do so?
Yes.
Now, TikTok, you've all heard of it, but did you know it's got at least tens of millions, we don't exactly know, tens of millions of monthly active users in the United States? Congressman Khanna, you probably have family members or kids that use TikTok. They love it. Should it be banned?
We should not allow the Chinese Communist Party to have control over it. I share FBI director raised concerns. It's not just that they could take Americans' data and misuse it. It's that they could have propaganda, subtle propaganda, with many of our kids. They could have propaganda about human rights violations in China. So I have said there should be a forced sale to an American company.